Leccese. I'm the Executive Director of Urban Land Institute, Colorado. I was a consultant to the real estate industry before coming to the Urban Land Institute in 2005. I did that for about 10 years, working on marketing, public relations, and editing design guidelines and other planning documents for public agencies and real estate developers. I've been a member of ULI for about 8 years, so I probably joined about 2 years before actually coming to work for ULI as a staff member. Before I was a staff member of ULI, it put me in touch with the leaders in land use in Colorado. I was able to work on such projects as the Denver Union Station Master Plan. I worked at Forest City Stapleton at a time that very exciting project was really coming to fruition and starting to mature. I worked with Continuum Partners in their development of projects like Belmar. So really put me in the thick of things, and it allowed me to be considered for this job when it came up because I was known to the community. So I've benefited very directly and very personally in this regard. As executive director, I've been involved in every committee. I mean, we've had as many as 15 committees here, and I've also had the pleasure of launching a regional Smart Growth Alliance and working as a partner with many organizations, the Denver Regional Council of Governments, for example, the Regional Transportation District, the Mayor's Office. We worked very closely with Mayor Hickenlooper's office on launching a diversity initiative, a mentoring program for women and minorities in real estate. Previous to working for ULI, I was involved with the TOD, the Transit-Oriented Development Best Practices Committee, at a time when they were really organizing workshops that supported the idea of fast tracks and the creation of transit-oriented development in Metro Denver. Yeah, well, we have about 15 committees. We have more than 200 members involved as volunteers for ULI Colorado. That's nearly 25% of our membership. So it's a very active, member-driven organization. We have committees that run programs. We have our very successful Transit-Oriented Development Best Practices Committee, which has been doing programming for, I think, 8 years now. We've got a speaker event series that lines up folks like the governor to be a keynote speaker on various topics, emerging trends, trends in multifamily development, sustainable development, that sort of thing. We have a Sustainable Communities Committee that's very involved in partnership with groups like the U.S. Green Building Council and the General Services Administration, which has really made green building a priority for federal buildings. We've got the sorts of committees that support our organization, for example, membership, finance, sponsorship, and development. And we also have our Explorer Series committee that runs wonderful project tours of places like Denver Union Station, Belmar. We're doing the Civic Center in June, where there's more than $800 million in new buildings going up all around that historic park. In addition, we have an extremely active young leaders group that does their own run of programming, and that is where we develop the leaders of tomorrow, and it's really a pleasure to work with that group as well. They have their own mentorship program as well, they call the Partnership One. So a very active group. I'm going to committee meetings all the time, which is a pleasure. We have the Mojo Committee. I can't forget the Mobile Journalist Committee that's helping us reach out through video and social media and keeping our communications current. Well, nationally, ULI has a well-defined set of initiatives. There are 7 of them, I believe. It's a combination of business, social, and environmental, I'd say. That's sort of the triple bottom line personified of planet, profits, and people, if you will. So sustainable development is a big one. What does that mean? It's more than green building. It's really more related to land use. Infrastructure is a big initiative at ULI. We have big challenges to fund infrastructure in this country. Of course, there's the ambitions to build not just local transit systems, but high-speed rail connecting different regions of the country. Workforce housing is a big initiative. There's actually been a center at ULI for 5 years now working on that issue. We have a local committee that's been very active and has actually succeeded in getting some workforce housing built in Denver, which we're very proud of. And then there's business elements like capital markets. People are, of course, right now concerned about when is this capital going to come off the sidelines and be invested in real estate projects of the type that our members work on that are their bread and butter. So it's an interesting combination of social issues, environmental, and business, which is, I think makes ULI a very unique organization. Well, first of all, I would encourage you to join ULI. It's a great organization where you can build your career and at the same time help build your community. Yeah, ULI puts you in touch with people in leadership positions. We are not a trade organization representing one profession, but a multidisciplinary organization with 26 different professions, from architect to developer to mayor to zoning attorney. The folks in ULI, as I mentioned, tend to be the leaders of 30,000 ULI members. More than 2,000 are CEOs or leaders of public agencies. It's an interactive, member-driven organization where you don't just attend seminars and listen and learn, but you actually get involved in work within the community and work directly with these leaders. There are, of course, you get to receive a wonderful magazine. You get discounts to come to ULI events. There are wonderful case studies online that you can learn from projects from all over the world. And we are a very collegial organization, welcoming to a wide variety of people. You can be educated, advance your career while doing good things for your community. And I don't think there's another organization like it. Well, not to blow our own horn, but I do believe that ULI Colorado is one of the more innovative district councils among the more than 65 of these organizations worldwide, and that's credit to our membership and their creativity and willingness to get involved to help solve problems. But we are often inventing new programs that are pilots that are being replicated in other parts of the country. Our Real Estate Diversity Initiative is a great example of that. Mentoring program for women and minorities in real estate. We're really trying to diversify the organization and all these professions that we cover. The TOD Marketplace that we're doing in the fall is going to be a huge regional conference. We've never done anything like it within ULI Colorado, and it's going to be a trade show for transit-oriented development sites, probably not just in Denver, but possibly in other western cities. We'll be bringing national speakers. There'll be an opportunity for people to participate hands-on through workshops. And we're very excited about this coming up on November 17th. In addition, our Smart Growth Alliance has really become a national model of building coalitions among the business, environmental, and government communities. So if you want to get on the ground floor of good things that are other people in the country are looking to emulate, I think this is a great place to be. And if you're watching this video, I hope you'll join and why not get involved with one of our committees. We also are known for having a lot of fun. We have a social event every week. We do community outreach events where we help build habitat homes and gardening days in community gardens and Flat River cleanups, very social, great events. We raise money for Denver's Road Home. We're going to be doing a dodgeball tournament later in the year to raise money. So no idea is unworthy of consideration at ULI Colorado. So we hope you'll come join our team and propose some of your own thoughts, and we'll see if we can make them happen.